All right, we're out here at T-Mobile Arena in front of what? Benavidez, Morel? I mean, what do you think of that main event, Tito?
I think it's going to definitely be fireworks, man. I think that fight definitely, there's a lot of bad blood between them, so definitely expect nothing less than fireworks, but I got the Benavidez winning that fight.
Now, obviously, let's talk about your fight, because that's a pretty important one, obviously. I would argue, arguably the biggest one of your career thus far. A week off that fight, have you been able to re-watch it and really nitpick it, your performance? What do you make of it a week later?
Yeah, I watched it, once or twice, kind of skimming through it. I thought I did a great performance, man. Just as far as, not letting the veteran, get his rhythm going together and just doing whatever I want to do and making it look easy, man. I feel like I made it look real easy. And I think that's what everybody's mad about, man. I'm making these fights look easy, man, and I'm making noise.
That for sure. I mean, you definitely made easy work of a veteran. Talk about your experience in Las Vegas. Correct me if I'm wrong, that's the first time you fought in Las Vegas.
Yeah, no, it was exciting, man. To be able to see your kind of fight, promotion pictures, kind of all over the place. It definitely gave me a lot of excitement. Now I know what the hype is about, fighting in Vegas, and hopefully I'm able to, fight in arenas like this, and sell them out against, any of the top guys, that they got going on right now.
Talking about that experience in Vegas, I saw that you posted, a photo with Terrence Crawford. He was in there, he saw you.
Yeah.
What went through your mind when he came up to you? Because, you had a little bit of a scuffle with his team at the press conference.
Yeah, surprisingly, man, he was cool. He didn't say nothing. He was willing enough to take a picture with me, and he was cool about it. So I don't think he takes it too personal. Obviously, if we get in the ring, I know it's going to be a little different, between me and, Shakur, because obviously those are his guys. But, he was cool, man. He was cool.
Yeah, he seems like it. Now, talking that talk, you do it pretty well. Obviously, you backed it up. Where does all that confidence come from? Because honestly, I don't think a lot of people expected all that from you.
Yeah, no, I guess just kind of the way I was raised, man. I was raised in Pomona, man. We learned how to talk, and just the way I've been, brought up, and all the preparation and training I've done in the gym. I know what I could do, and that's why I talk it, man. I talk it and I back it up. I feel like there's not enough boxers that do that today no more. A lot of them talk and they'll go and deliver a lackluster performance, and I'm here to change boxing around and talk my talk, and then back it up.
Talking about guys who talk the talk, but maybe don't back it up. You got Shakur Stevenson. He was there ringside.
Yeah.
You called it at the press conference that he was going to be there. I've not seen Shakur react the way he reacted, get riled up like that. Why do you think he reacted that way to you?
I think he was scared, man, and he knew I was definitely a threat. He really didn't say nothing, nothing that showed that he was interested in the fight. And I told him to get in the ring, man. It's crazy what guys that he knows that he can put hands on, like Devin Haney and stuff like that, he goes in the ring. But with me, man, I told him to get in the ring, and that's the type of guy that acts hard. He's an internet gangster, man, at the end of the day. So when you press him like that, it kind of just shows the true colors, and everybody can kind of see what he really is, a fraud.
Yeah, and I was reading some of the comments, after your fight week and stuff, and just to clear up the air, right? Some people saying, oh, why is Tito calling out a 135er? Can you clarify what your backstory is for calling out Shakur? Is there any history there, and why? Why him?
Man, the main thing is between him and just Keyshawn. They're both in the same camp. They practically, I think they say they're brothers. They wouldn't fight each other. That's what they say. But yeah, man, no. Shakur, look, he said in the past he was willing to go to 140 to fight Teofimo and Ryan Garcia. And I just see why there's no issue for me to be able to call him out too, man. 135, 5-pound difference. He claims he could go up to 47, tomorrow. So I don't see what's the big deal about it. And obviously, man, when I called him out, he was making all types of excuses about weight. So it just shows you, like I said, man, who he's willing to go up there and who he knows is a threat and who's not.
Talking of the other guy you mentioned, Keyshawn, you mentioned before pretty clearly that you think his chin is weak.
Yeah.
Right? Correct me if I'm wrong, there is some history there with you guys in the amateurs. Why do you say so confidently that you believe his chin is so weak?
Man, just in the pro fights, man, I see the way he gets touched up. His whole demeanor kind of changes. We seen him get rocked in the fight against here Albright. And also, man, there was one time when we're in the Olympic Training Center, I wouldn't say we sparred, but we did kind of a tech sparring type of thing. He was so enthusiastic about getting in there with me. And we kind of did a little touch up, but he was trying to get cute with it, so I landed a shot on him, and his eyes got big, man. His eyes got big, and he stopped for a second. So I knew I definitely, at least, if he has a chin, he probably do, but Tito has his number, man, and I know I could definitely put him out.
You took on a 2-division world champ, a veteran of the game. Looking into 2025, what are your, plans for the year, and also, of fighters who are next? Me personally, I think guys like Ramirez, Barbosa, veteran names, Tevin Farmer. Is there anyone of interest really for you? Just like you called out these other guys, maybe somebody who's next?
Man, all those names, like you said, man, Ramirez, Barbosa, Catterall, you got Pitbull fighting today. I definitely love the winner of that. Guys that, been there before and, are just real, I guess, threats in the 140-pound division. You know, me taking out one of these guys, I think that solidifies my name. And now when you hear me, you know, talking about world title shots, it's not crazy no more. You know, these guys think I'm crazy, but once I go in there and I make them believers, then they'll understand why I've been saying everything I've been saying.
Now, talk to me a little bit about Jose Pedraza, and only if you can, by the way.
Yeah.
Just, you know, so I can cut this, no worries.
Yeah.
Only if you can, what you mentioned to me before,
Yeah.
if you want that to come to light.
Okay.
About the backstory with Jose Pedraza, and like, you know, he was so quiet at the press conference, but allegedly, you know, you were saying that there was something else behind that.
Yeah, no, Pedraza and his team were talking the whole gang of mess, man, over, you know, I'm not sure what it was, WhatsApp or whatever, man, communicating through us. For the whole November fight, we were supposed to get him in there actually in November, and he pulled out, and he was just talking the whole gang of mess, man, saying that I wasn't on that level, that he's fought guys, you know, way better than me, that he was gonna stop me and beat me up. So, you know, once I saw him in person, man, like I said, it's just like everybody. Whether I see him in person or once I land that first punch in the ring, their energy changes completely and drastically, man. So, unfortunately for Pedraza, it started, you know, as soon as we did that first face-off, man, he was just a whole different person.
100%. Well, I think we can say, obviously, to Pedraza and everyone who maybe didn't believe in you, that you obviously put yourself on the map and you showed that obviously you belong at this level. So obviously we're looking forward to a successful 2025 for the future hopeful world champion at 140 and sensation at 140. Any final message to the fans?
Man, just stay tuned, man. You know, y'all seen what I did last weekend. There's more to come to that. That was just a taste of what Tito Mercado brings, and stay tuned for 2025 because we're coming for a world title shot.